Pisces, how are you, my lovelies? Welcome, welcome, welcome to your July 1st to the 15th divine session with me, Empress Lazuli. I know I wasn't tuned in for June, had a lot going on. I actually wanted to record, but a lot of stuff technologically happened. So we're here now. Everything happens in divine timing, and I know that there is a message here for you today that will resonate and assist you in building your empire. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also turn on your post notifications, because when I go live throughout the rest of this year and onward, I know that you will see some great videos pop up that will allow you to continue to build your empire. All right, so we're going to dive right in. I know I just repeated myself, but it's live, so we're going to keep it pushing. All right, and you have two oracle cards, okay? So apart from your spread, I'm going to read one of the oracle cards before we go into your spread, and then I'll read the second one in closing, all right? So Pisces, for July 1st to the 15th, the Soul's Journey card that you received was Judgment, okay? So is there some type of judgment going on in your life right now on your part or on someone else's part? And this says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay, so let's go ahead and read from the actual Soul Journey book, and then we'll dive right into your session here. All right, Judgment. We are all spirit. We are all the same. It's only the role we have chosen to play here on earth that make us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen to learn is to love. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it is possible to incarnate into, but the core lesson is to look past these illusions and to see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its own struggles, and your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but to assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear different. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself. That is an illusion. By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson with love and understanding. All right, I almost said Aquarius. I just did Aquarius, sorry. All right, Pisces. So there is some type of judgment maybe going on, I feel, with you or someone else. Okay, you may be feeling like, okay, you may be just judging someone. I just feel like there's some kind of situation that you're involved in that has to do with judgment. But let's dive into your spread to see exactly where this may be placed, okay? So you have the four voices here for how you're feeling at the moment now with this four voices, okay? I really feel like there may have been some obstacles or battles that you've been through with someone, whether it be a significant other, whether it be someone when it comes to business, whatever have you, because this is a general reading, okay? So in any of those categories of your life, there could be a situation that you're just fed up of dealing with. You're wanting to take a break from it. You're wanting to rest and just leave it alone. Just let it go, okay? And that's where I feel like this judgment may be coming from, okay? You wanting to lay this situation down may be causing some type of judgment within you of that other person. Let's get a bit more clarification on this four voices, please. Clarify this four voices, Spirit, please, for Pisces. Just wanting to relax, you know, like I feel like you've been through a lot in whatever the situation is. And yeah, with the 8 of Materials and 10 of Voices in reverse, okay, you put a lot of work into this past situation or circumstance with this person. So that could be why you're judging them, like, you know, I did so much and you didn't do nothing. Like you're lazy, you know what I mean? Like you're whatless, like whatever you're thinking of this person with this 8 of Materials, you definitely put in a lot of work when it came to the situation with them in the past. And with this 10 of voices in reverse, you're done thinking about it. You're done playing it over in your mind, how much work you put in, how much they didn't. You're done. I feel like you're done. You're moving on from judgment. You're releasing judgment with this 10 of voices in reverse, okay? You're not wanting to judge this person anymore. You're not wanting to think about them anymore. You're not wanting to keep them in your mind anymore. You're just wanting to let this whole situation go with this 4 of voices and begin to create your own mental stability without them in your head, okay? You're wanting them out of your head and to just focus on yourself. Focus on your self-love here. You see the rose petals? Just focus on loving yourself. Focus on relaxing, okay? Finally, you're away from this circumstance with this person. Now take the time to relax. Release it. Just let it go, right? I feel like you're releasing the judgment. That's why I feel this is being placed at this moment. Okay, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I feel like that's, in a sense, what you're telling yourself, to just leave the situation alone, because you worked too hard with this 8 of materials. You did a lot. You put in a lot of work. You did a lot to get to the point where it was. And with the 8 of materials, okay, it almost got to a 10. Almost got to a 10. But then something happened. And you're like, okay, I'm just going to forget this. I'm going to leave it behind. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to pamper myself, show myself more love moving forward. That's how I feel right now. I'm focused on myself, creating stability in my mind, okay? Creating mental clarity, letting the situation go. It's in the past now. It happened, and I'm not judging it anymore, right? You may be used to judge it. You may be used to be trapped, and this 10 of voices was upright. You're probably feeling a lot of pain from the situation from the past, but now you're just wanting to release it and not judge it anymore, and just incorporate love to yourself. That's where it starts, Pisces. We have the Page of Voices here for the past influences. So as I said, this person that you were involved with in the past could have made you just be very immature mentally. They could have put you in a very petty place, okay? When it came to your mental capacity, they could have just made you like when you like, I just feel petty, the word petty, like whenever you had to talk to this person or argue with them, like they just made it childish. They just made you like be a childish like person when it came to communicating. And you didn't like that with it being in your past influences. Clarify this. Yeah, like you didn't want to fight with this person, but they caused you to be in this type of conflict, okay? Like you never wanted to fight with them. You never wanted to be in this immature way of thinking or feeling things, but they kind of made you have to go to this petty place where you had to argue with them all the time. You weren't seeing eye to eye, and it was just an immature situation to be in. This could also be the other person, Pisces, that was just, they had a very immature way of communicating, and you were done with the conflict. You didn't want to fight with them anymore, you know? It's like they always wanted to taunt you, and you're like, I don't want to take action like this. I don't want to be involved in a situation where we have to be petty and argue and have conflict all the time, you know? Like that's not getting us anywhere. That's not productive to me, okay? As a Pisces, you do feel emotions, okay? You do, like it just didn't put you in a good place emotionally. And this person was just childish with the way that they communicated, so it made it hard for you to mentally like not judge this person. They made it hard for you to not judge them because of how petty they were acting and how childish they were being. But now you're finally like, I'm leaving that behind. I'm moving on. I'm relaxing. I'm finally letting you go. Be petty, be childish by yourself, okay? And I'm not having nothing to do with that anymore. That's over. It's over. It's done with. Okay, with this Devil here, for how you'd like to move forward, that's exactly what this is. That toxic energy that you're wanting to move away from. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles and the Death card here, you're wanting to start new. Okay, you're wanting to be excited about planting new seeds and leave that officially behind. Whoever this person was, whatever the situation was, you're just wanting to leave it behind and have a real transformation here with this Death card. Okay, really allowing yourself to just move past it, to transform, not be in that energy anymore. You're ready for something new, ready for a new energy to come about. instead of feeling like this toxic, low vibrational energy around you. And also subconsciously and mentally here. The Fool just popped out with the 10 of Voices in reverse again. So as I said, going on a new journey here, taking a leap of faith and leaving any of these thought process behind when it comes to dealing with this person or the situation in the past. Okay, you're over it, you're done with it, you're leaving that behind. It's too childish. Where you're going, where you want to go with this Fool card, there's a lot more fun, there's a lot more lightheartedness. As a Pisces, you can allow those creative and imaginary juices to flow without having to be in conflict or in arguments with other people, without making them, or without them making you go to this petty place in your mind where you're imagining all of these, you know, pointless situations with this person. All right, we have the Muse of Voices here for the outcome. So I definitely feel like you're becoming that authority with your mindset. I feel like you realize through that process with this person that you allow them to control more of your mind than you wanted them to. Like, you allowed them to get into your head more than you would have liked to. So now moving forward, you're like, I'm the authority in my mind. I'm the one that's in charge of this. So if I'm gonna approve or decline any type of Page of Emotions here, and we have the 8 of Voices. Like, I'm gonna be the new authority when it comes to having more of a sense of adventure and offering myself something new. That's away from this mentally entrapping situation that I was in the past. I'm offering myself something new, okay, with this Page of Emotions, which is your energy here. Muse of Voices is the King of Swords. So this is you creating clarity in your own mind and taking action on your own thoughts. You being intelligent enough to stand on your own 2 feet and making decisions and taking your emotions out of it, removing your emotions from that past situation, I feel, as well, and investing it in new circumstances, being willing to start new with your journey of emotions and how you feel about yourself. Okay, leaving this mental entrapment behind, leaving this, because this person, you allowed them to get into your head, and then when they got in your head, you trapped yourself, but they kind of started that effect. Okay, and with this Judgment card here, don't judge yourself for that. Don't judge yourself for going through the situation and look back and be like, oh man, like, how did I let them get in my head so much? How did I let them affect me mentally this bad? Like, how did I allow them to do that in the past? Don't judge yourself, because the situation happened for a reason. Look at what you can learn from it, okay? Because now, especially since you're leaving that situation completely behind, releasing that judgment, it doesn't matter why you got into the circumstance or you know what I mean, the fact that you allowed them to get into your head. It was supposed to happen. Spirit, the universe allowed this, like, you agreed to have that situation happen to you so that you could come out triumphant with this Muse of Voices and regain control of your mind and be able to learn that lesson in the past between being immature mentally and growing up. Okay, you're having a mental level up is what I'm hearing. It's like a mental level up, and by you mentally leveling up, I feel like your emotions are also being revamped. The way that you see your emotions and how you invest your emotions is also being revamped here. You're removing that trap that you were in when you were in this situation with this person in the past, which I love. Removing judgment. All right, we're at 15 minutes, well, 14 minutes. But we have the Talismans of Potency here when it comes to your oracle message for closing here. All right. And this says charging sacred objects of power. So when it comes to you moving past the situation, Pisces, you are a water sign, so you do have a lot of emotions. All right. With this Talismans of Potency, what this tells me is that you really should pick up a new crystal. Go and buy a new crystal. Okay. If you have any crystals that you own already, charge them. We have what is it? We have a new moon coming up, or is it a full moon? On the 4th of July. I'm sorry, my mind is blanking, but on full moons and new moons are a great time for you to charge your crystals. Well, specifically full moon. But definitely charge your sacred objects. Charge any of those type of objects that you've had since childhood that mean a lot to you, okay, that have significance to you. Let me go ahead and read this for you. 117. And then we'll be out of here. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? Turn on your post notifications. This says, sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, and learning to bring physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. Your love for the physical world of matter is a gift to the earth too. All right, so at this time of growth for you, as you're growing spiritually, definitely use sacred objects and talismans as a source of power for yourself, as a way for you to be able to navigate and heal through this time. None of these objects are supposed to take precedence over yourself and your own internal energies. They're just supposed to assist you and guide you and provide that extra love and help when you're when you're healing yourself at this time, okay, Pisces? So charge those sacred objects. If you have any crystals, there's some, this is red jasper here, and I also have carnelian. This is some alabaster that I got from Egypt when I went. But any of those sacred objects that you have, definitely charge them and use them, meditate with them as you're transcending this toxic energy and elevating in your own spiritual journey. It will definitely assist you in healing that much faster on your spiritual journey. All right, I love you all, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And turn on your post notifications because I will be going live a lot more throughout the rest of this year. This was your July 1st to the 15th Divine Session, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to watch your rising and your moon sign if this is your sun sign. All right, love you. Bye.